maybe I've seen videos, YouTube videos of cameras that have been dropped from space accidentally. Maybe it wasn't accidentally. It might have been part of an advertising campaign for maybe one of those You Go things. What do they call those? What is it? Yeah, GoPro, that's it. So they dropped one, I think, from like 30 miles up, and it spun around all the way down and videotaped. It's like pretty dull because why? Well, because it's not pointed at anything. It's not directed towards anything. Like it's a perfectly objective portrait of reality that's absolutely pointless, right? Because nothing is zeroing in on anything. And even to organize your damn vision, even to focus your eyes, you have to have a value hierarchy because you have to be focusing on something that you think is important. And if you think it's important, it has to be more important than other things. In fact, it has to be more important than everything else at that moment because otherwise you wouldn't be focusing on it. And so there's no getting rid of hierarchies, not unless you want to dysregulate your perceptual structures entirely and sacrifice your emotional stability. No more positive emotion. Plenty of confusion, though, and be immobilized. And then also sit there and do nothing and suffer and die. And so let the idea that there's something intrinsically wrong with hierarchies, it's wrong. It's wrong. It's really deeply wrong. It's deeply and stupidly wrong at multiple levels. And so then the question becomes more appropriately, well, what should the hierarchy be? And not whether or not there should be one. It's like, and it's not like I'm not cognizant of the negative consequences of hierarchies. It's not like they're all positive. No matter what hierarchy we set up to pursue what goal, it doesn't matter what the goal is, some people turn out to be better at doing that, and some people turn out to be worse. And the people who turn out to be worse pay a fairly heavy price for being worse. And so you set up a hierarchy, there are people, and more people at the bottom that are worse, pay a fairly heavy price. And so it's not like hierarchies are without cost. And I would say to the degree that the left end of the political spectrum has a valid point, their valid point is pay some attention to the people at the bottom of the hierarchies because it's a rough place to be. And keep the hierarchies fair so that people can move up. And keep them focused on their tasks so they're doing useful things and aren't corrupted by people who are only seeking power. All of that, fine. No hierarchy, that's a bad idea. That's a non-starter.